I'm Ylsa, and I am a choreographer and facilitator for the Burlesque class that is occurring at the Spire Theater.
I am Nicole, and I'm normally backstage, but I've decided to take classes, and I'm a non-dancer and learning a lot of new fun things.
I am Jilly. I am assistant choreographer.
I'm Jess, and I am a dancer in this burlesque class.
Hi, I'm Laurel, and I'm a dancer in the burlesque class as well.
We started this group for a number of reasons. We thought that it would be a fun class to get women together, and we thought it would be a good way to encourage body positivity, confidence, and strength training. We all get together and we work on choreography through the vehicle of burlesque. We use some of the traditional techniques that are incorporated in burlesque, but we also use the opportunity to focus on feeling good about ourselves and encouraging each other and having fun.
We wanted to bring together a group of girls from never having danced before to dancing for your whole life, to have a way to burn some calories and be girls and be feminine and be sexy in a safe environment and explore the awesomeness that is a female body in a safe and fun environment.
This group that we have going now is a small group that we started that the purpose was to create some dance numbers to put in a show. We did a vaudeville dinner theater and we incorporated some of the dance numbers that we were working on into that show. We decided that we enjoyed it so much that we're continuing the classes without a destination. We're just doing it for fun, for strength training, confidence, all the things that I mentioned before. And it's really open to anybody, anyone that wants to come, whether you dance or don't dance. You have lots of experience, no experience. If you're shy, that's okay too, because we'll work with whatever you're ready to do. We'll have fun, and there's a place for everybody, and we like to make everyone feel comfortable, feel good about themselves, and learn at your own pace. So yeah, all are welcome. Come join us. All shapes, sizes, colors, experience, everything is welcome. We'd love to see a big group here. We have a lot of fun.
So how can they get in contact?
The best way to reach us is to send a message on the Facebook page to the Spire Theater, and we will find you, and you can express your interest in the group, and someone will contact you to let you know about class times.
What has it been like dancing with these ladies? Bomb. We have fun. We're goofy, and we're all comfortable with each other. It's just a really good time.
I agree completely. All of the girls here have been so welcoming, even if you have no experience whatsoever with burlesque. If you don't feel comfortable with your body yet, you can still express yourself and find a comfort level that works for you.
What's your eating requirements before class?
What's our what?
You get fucking fat.
Our eating requirements?
I usually go to the Tim Hortons drive-thru before I come here. I get an iced coffee with 3 espressos usually, and then I go to McMobile on my way back to Fredonia.
Because we don't want you to pass out.
I had Burger King.
Food is good, and bring lots of water.
Yeah,
lots of water. That's the big thing.
Water.
And if you bring me ice cream, I'll make your life happy.
You make us cakes.
Yeah, sometimes we have treats.
I know, we don't eat cakes during rehearsal.
Cheesecake.
So what do you do in your off time?
Nothing.
No.
This is all we do. This is
All day.
I'm a certified occupational therapy assistant for a skilled nursing facility, and I'm also a mom and a wife.
And a wife.
I forgot that one.
Cool.
Nothing.
There's a lot of words. A lot of words.
Do you think this dancing will help you in your future wrestling careers?
Wrestling? Definitely.
I'm taking Ylsa at the end of the night.
Yes.
We do a lot of
Do you punch in wrestling? Because I'm really good at punching.
We've been doing lots of push-ups.
I have a gastronemus like you wouldn't believe, yo.
Yeah.
We've got legs for days.
The beginning of our class, we focus on strength training. We do a warm-up that incorporates a whole bunch of push-ups and torture and misery, which, join as you are willing and able. But we are getting big and strong.
Buff.
Yeah. I'm not going to show my muscles yet.
I ain't got it.
That's why I have this arm tattooed, really.
I'm with you, girl.
This is my church arm.
Do this side.
The church arm?
This is my church
the
arm.
church arm?
And this is my not church arm.
And the good arm.
I have a cross here, so I guess this is my church arm too.
Oh, true.
What does your
yeah.
boyfriends or husbands think of this?
He loves it.
He loves it.
My husband is excited that I have a hobby and that I'm doing something to re-explore me. When you become a mom, I think you have a tendency to kind of lose yourself in it, and you forget the whole sexy portion because you're too busy worrying about drool and snot and toys everywhere. So this is an opportunity to take a couple hours for just me and re-explore the sexiness that I forgot I had.
I get excited for classes. Like
That's a big part of it.
It is. You get excited. You're like, oh, I get to see my friends and like build more confidence in myself. And
Yeah, it's the highlight of my week. I feel so good at, like, it's Monday, so it starts your week. You feel super good and sexy. You leave here, and then that confidence just carries on through the rest of your week, and then you just come back next Monday, and it just builds from there. Like, each week I've come here, I felt better and better and better about myself.
And it's exercise, but
Yeah.
it's not, a lot of people don't necessarily enjoy regimented exercise, going to the gym or lifting weights, and we incorporate that right into the classes, into the fun, into the dance. So we're getting a workout out of this too. And we didn't really realize that until a few weeks had gone by, and we're like, hey, I'm toning up, I'm feeling good, these push-ups are getting lower to the ground. We all started noticing the difference it was making without actually feeling like we were working out. So that's a definite added bonus to the whole thing.
So do you think you'll hit the road with this?
Actually,
Where are we going?
I had a famous burlesque like club follow me on Instagram, so I mean,
I think the
not
future
saying I'm a
plans-
little more popular than you guys, but
you got
The future plans for the group, I think, are undetermined so far, but we have different ideas that we're toying around with, performing in different shows or producing some shows, potentially being involved in some parades, community parades. Of course, this is very PG, just so you know, maybe PG-13 if we were to give it a rating.
There's a lot of booty shakes.
But we're fully clothed.
But I think the plan is to set a few goals to give us an outlet to be able to perform some of the things that we're working on. For now, I think it's mostly about focusing on ourselves and building strength and positivity and camaraderie amongst other women. So that's all in the works still as far as what the future holds for the group.
Like, it isn't about necessarily the chair, but we're trying to channel like the Christina Aguilera burlesque, because now that's like mainstream culture that everybody recognizes as burlesque. And then we're also trying to channel like our classic burlesque, like the Dita Von Teese burlesque with more clothing. And it just happens to have chairs, because let's be brutally honest, when a woman's dancing around on a chair, you know,
It's pretty
a
good.
little more sexy until she falls off, and then it's not sexy anymore.
yeah.
It's really fun for us using the chairs too, using props. We've used boas and gloves and
Canes.
canes.
hats.
Yes, we like to play with toys because the element of burlesque that we're really utilizing is the tease. So, for instance, like in a traditional burlesque setting, they would be throwing off a piece of clothing. Well, we remain clothed, but we might use a glove and remove it in a sexy fashion and throw it to the side. It's all part of the choreography and it's part of the fun, while not being too scandalous. It's more of a tease, and it's a way to be sensual and sexy without actually exposing ourselves. Yes. And so the chairs are fun, and that's also part of the strength training, is the balance and learning how
core
to
training.
be in tune with our bodies and tap into the strengths that we have. And I think some of the girls are really surprised that they're able to do the things that we do on the chairs. So that's been a really fun part of the class, is using
How many
props.
times have you fallen?
I've fallen once.
I don't think I've ever fully fallen
Who
on
fell
the
off
chair.
Laurel,
You fell off the chair.
I've fallen tonight
good.
because I most definitely didn't even get into the crawl on the chair.
I kicked a chair. I kicked your chair. I was too close to you.
I find that it takes me a
And
little
so when I
longer.
went to
took some
the
skin
chair,
off
I was
of
like,
Johnny.
Each other in the face.
I was gonna say I took skin off of Johnny during the performance.
I find that I fall a lot more, but because I'm not the dancer, I do it in my own like way. I don't necessarily do the moves as in the way you guys would do it, because I don't have that technicality and
That's
skill.
a good point, though, that you're bringing up.
But
is
I do it my own way.
it's not about the technique or skill level. It's really about finding your own way, and instead of being more of a technique, it's more of a feeling, and it's about feeling confident and expressing that, because an audience that's watching you is going to see that you're confident, and that's entertaining to watch as well, when someone's feeling good about themselves and expressing that through the mode of dance.
So what are your thoughts on Game of Thrones?
I've never seen it.
I watched the first episode and I couldn't get any further.
I own a theater, and therefore I'm too poor to have cable. I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is the best
on Netflix.
ever!
It's a lot of. I was listening to the radio one morning before work, and it was a really popular Halloween costume.
The dragon queen gets more
wizards and
braids
dragons
as the seasons go on.
Oh my
I
God!
have seriously braids mean nothing to me.
The singer guy with the tattoos and the shape of you, he was in it.
Oh, I thought
I know
for a second. We sing a guy with tattoos, Moana.
I know the thing that
Maui was
you
in
gotta
it.
do. Winter is coming. Like that statement. Winter's coming.
I don't have time for TV.
Have you seen the show?
I've seen one episode, the very first
you're
season.
So none of you are experts on that. All right.
I'm an expert on Bob's Burgers and Rick and Morty.
I know.
I'm really good at the Tina.
Ask me about
Oh,
Full House.
Tina.
Tina dance.
I got Full House.
I can run like Tina.
I'm Disney.
And grown.
I know about beat bugs.
Oh yeah, B-Bugs.
Beat bugs.
Oh, I know PJ Masks. PJ Masks.
Did you rip your pants?
Let me see your butt. Oh.
Oh no, I will stitch you up.
Gotta share me those stress. It's a life, it's a style, it's a me. It's burlesque. Love, sex, ladies only. Love.
Hi, I'm Josh Monroe. My girlfriend is Nikki. She does the burlesque down here. I also do some stuff around here for Angela and Ylsa.
So what are your thoughts on the whole class?
I think it's great. Nikki seems to have a really good time doing it. All the girls do a wonderful job and seems to really lift them up, empower them, if you will, and just make them feel great about themselves, and they do a very good job.
Is there any interest to join the class yourself?
They've tried. I don't know. Maybe in the future.
The guys have been working on something. I think you'll enjoy it.
Really? Cool. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see it.
Let's check it out.
5, 6, 7, 8. This could be your last meal. You know it could. Ooh, you know it could. And we could be a big deal. You know I want to. Ooh, you know I want to. Take me on a Celadon. We can run the rail. Forget the road we're on. And if she out there, let's go and get her. Leave something good behind. To bet on something better.
Boys! What is this? Up you go. Come on. Up. Over there. JP, over there. You over there. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. This isn't working out. We gotta do something else here.
Motherfucker's wearing that Zika Taker uniform again. What is that, the only black outfit he has? Jesus.
You. Get out of here.
excuse you, Taylor. It's never gonna happen. Where is it?
Okay, so this is about being confident, feeling good about your body, and if you are moving, flip your hair around, and just feel really good about your assets. So you have it all. 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 and go. Yeah. Okay, the next part, we're going to incorporate our cheers. So we're going to do just a little move. We're going to go down the side of the chair, like this. Just to get us feeling kind of sexy.
Ass up in the air and the way up, like.
We're going to bend down. We're going to do an 8 count.
Something like this, guys.
Right, we want to see that sexy. So get you close, feeling good about yourself, and then you're going to walk around the chair. I want to see some swag. Swag. We're going to go around the chair. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 and go. Yeah. Our legs a little bit. So here and up. Then you're gonna pose. Okay.
And then quick down.
Then turn. No turn.
I don't know about
We're
turning.
gonna go down like this.
Eventually.
Feels like this could be my time. Pull the trigger, don't miss. Give it a try. And it feels like this could be my time. Pull the trigger, don't miss. This could be your last meal. You know it could. Ooh, you know it could. And we could be a big deal. You know I want to. Ooh, you know I want to. Take me on a salad toy. We can run the rail. Forget the road we're on, and it's out there. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. It's a podcast, burlesque style. This shit is a workout. Get some down here.
Okay, you're gonna roll down and touch your hands, and then you're gonna walk down the mat and turn your hands out. Get your back flat, and then go down.
Jose.
And you lift up one leg,
That's why I didn't do
the other leg,
it.
and then you walk back up.
This is the cool down.
Okay.
That feels nice. That feels good. Yeah.
You cool?
I'll do 50.
Fuck right.
It's hard to do that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like your arms just to give out.
It's like, oh
everything.
shit,
I can do it on my
all
knees
the tries.
though. Yeah. You're gonna just film me to do there.